School rules, bro. They make absolutely no sense. Tell me why I can't wear a hat or a hood in school, but the furry can just pull up to school in a fursuit and no one questions it. And it's under the guise that they're expressing themselves. Like, what sense does that make? I guess the whole point of this rule, the hats and hoods rule, is basically to say that we cannot identify students who wear hats and hoods. But yet you allow someone to wear a whole ass fursuit to school? Yeah, makes total sense. So yeah, as you can see, that's one of the many dumb school rules. There's so many more, the list goes on and on. I mean, we're basically in solitary confinement for 7 hours in a day, like goddamn. And I think this is where we start, with the no eating and no drinks in class rule. Are you fucking kidding me? You're telling me that I'm not gonna be able to quench my thirst or eat food in the middle of class? Like, what if I get hungry? Like, what am I gonna do then? Actually, you need to wait till lunch. Well, wouldn't they want you to be more focused? So, I'm not trying to focus on me being hungry. Like, hell nah. It got to the point in middle school, like, where we started a whole ass petition to get snacks in class. It was crazy. I don't know what it was with some teachers, but some teachers were just brazy. I don't know what it was. They were just like, yeah, you can't drink water in my classroom. Or if you do, you have to step out of the classroom. Huh? What? Like, what can I even do in this person's classroom then? Like, I really gotta stay 10 toes to figure out, like, if I'm breaking any rules. And next thing you know, you just, like, look at your phone, like, you glance at it for a second, and you get kicked out of class. Like, in this person's classroom, there's no breathing room. Like, you're done. Like, as soon as you do something that they remotely disagree with, at least a little bit. Or if you even say something they disagree with, gone. You know what I mean? Like, there's no winning with them. One time, bro, I kid you not, I got kicked out of class because my mask wasn't above my nose for like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Like, what the fuck is this? At this point, I was like, shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Good. I don't care. I'm going to eat breakfast anyway. Like, it really was brazy what some teachers were doing. And I hated it the most when teachers would treat you like you're in elementary school. Like, Jimmy, you know I said no games in class. Jimmy can do whatever the hell he wants, all right? Like, you don't have to treat him like he's in elementary school. Jimmy is 18 years old. Bro is a full functioning adult. He does not need some old lady to tell him not to play games on his computer. Like, that's up to Jimmy. That's not up to you. Like, he's an adult now. Like, bro, who's gonna stop me from playing Run 3, bro? I don't care. I'm a full-grown adult now. They can't do shit, bro. Now, this next rule, it's fair in some circumstances, like the no talking rule. Yeah, sure, it is kind of rude, like, to talk during lectures, but sometimes the teachers would just say, like, no talking at all, even if they're not talking, and they're just gonna sit there like, I'll wait. You're gonna be waiting for a long-ass time, I'll tell you that, right? Or sometimes, even if you just, like, whisper to the person next to you, like, yo, you got a pencil, like, during a lecture, like, the teacher will be on your head, and it'll be like, Billy, to the principal's right now, like, bro, I was just asking for a pencil. What's wrong with that? And why? What is the principal gonna say? But seriously, some teachers took this rule and just ran with it. Like, there was no winning with them. Like, I would get it if people were, like, talking, like, loudly during a lecture, but they're just whispering to each other, asking for a pencil. Like, it's not a big deal. But a lot of teachers make the biggest deal out of anything because they just have that power over the kids and they just want to show some type of authority. I don't know. But it's really sad that some teachers are extremely power hungry to the point where they make, like, really, really dumb rules. One of my teachers in school deadass made up this rule. I kid you not. That I can't go to the bathroom in the first 15 minutes of class or the last 15 minutes of class. But for some reason, I can go in the middle of class. What? If anything, you'd want them to go at the beginning and the end because that's when your lecture is. Like, don't you want kids to pay attention to your lectures, bro? Because if a bunch of kids fail, that's on you. Now you look bad. Not only were the teachers ops, bro, but the principals at my school were also big-time oppositions. Now, the principal, he was this dude, all right? He was bald. He was bald, and he had a little beard going. And pretty much every time at lunch, bro would walk around to make sure that people weren't on their phones. Why? Like, it's not even class time. Like, who cares? Why do you care if people are on their phones at lunch? And some people can't even bring their phones to school. Like, what if an emergency happens? What if they have to call somebody? Are they gonna have to use, like, the principal's phone? Like, bro, that's embarrassing. Personally, I wouldn't want to use the principal's phone because I wouldn't want them to know all my business. Like, bro's gonna be standing over my shoulder while I use the phone. Like, bro, that's just weird as shit. Like, bro, I really need some privacy out here. But anyways, not only was my principal, like, lurking around the lunchroom looking for phones, like, bro was really doing the most. Like, at my school, they built, like, this footbridge over the street, and he, like, would not allow us to cross the street at all. Like, sometimes bro would be standing down there in like a little cross guard vest, like telling people to go use the bridge. Like, what the? And one of my friends ended up getting detention because he didn't use the bridge. Yes, I'm not even kidding. He got detention for not using the bridge. This school was actually a joke, bro. It was crazy. And if anybody that knows me is watching this, I'm sure you guys can agree. Now, there were a lot of rules regarding PDA at my school, right? And it got to the point where people couldn't even hug each other in school. Yeah, it was that bad. Like, if one of the principals was, like, walking by, he would be like, excuse me, you guys are in trouble for public display of affection. Like, they literally just gave each other a hug. Like, who cares? But I guess in middle school, hugs were, like, the craziest thing ever. Like, if somebody gave you a hug, it was on the level of you know what. And if you got a kiss, even better. You were the boss of the school, bro. Like, you ruled school. Well, that was at least in my time. And maybe that's why they were like, yeah, no affection at all. I started middle school in, like, 2014. So, shit, it's been a hot minute. I have no idea what things are like now. No clue. In high school, they didn't really care as much about that stuff, but in middle school, they were ops about it. It was crazy. Next thing we got to talk about is the school drills. Now, the drills were really stupid. Like, they weren't going to accomplish anything. Curling up to a ball against my locker is not going to keep me safe from a goddamn tornado. Neither is lining up, taking up all that goddamn time during a fire drill. Nah, bro, I'm jumping out the window. Like, I'm not trying to risk getting cooked up, bro. Like, it's just not happening. And God forbid if a school threat pulls up, you really think everybody's going to be safe in one corner? Hell nah, bro. Bro's gonna catch hella bodies if we're all in the corner. The best plan of action is to have an escape route. Everybody's gotta dip out of the school through the window because bro's gonna be looking in the school. He's not gonna know. One thing in school that I just could not get over is that we would, for some reason, have exams on Saturdays. Yeah, one of the 2 days we're supposed to have off. We, for some reason, now have exam. Like, bro, on Saturday, I'm trying to wake up, eat cereal, and watch cartoons, bro. I'm not trying to go to school and take some goddamn goofy exam. Like, it's the weekend. Like, just let me enjoy my weekend. I'm not trying to study on a Friday night. Like, I'm trying to go out to the club, get turned, maybe get offered coke by a homeless guy. There's a lot of other things I'd much rather be doing on a Friday night than studying for a Saturday exam, bro. And during the exam block, some teachers would really be like, no, you can't leave even if you're done with your exam. You gotta wait for everybody else to finish their exam. This happened for me during, like, my standardized tests. I'm not trying to wait around, bro. I'm trying to go home. My exam's done. It's a Saturday. Like, I'm trying to enjoy my weekend. But no, bro. Instead, they're like, actually, you have to wait for everybody to finish. Like, bro, what if Lil Billy takes like 4 hours to finish? Like, I'm not sitting there for 4 hours. That's crazy if you think I'm sitting there for 4 hours. These teachers, these principals, these whoever the hell, I don't know. They just didn't want to see us win, man. A lot of these school rules, man, they were truly just some disrespect. And unfortunately, we were never able to get our get back. All right. It was tough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Anyways, watch the videos on the end screen if you want more. Anyways, I'm out. Bye.